So hi, I'm Larissa Reed and I'm here with Simone
Hi,
from
how are you?
Energy Fitness. How you
Hi,
going?
good, thanks. How are you?
Good, good. So I'm going to ask you a few questions about yourself and what you do. So first of all, just a bit about yourself and your background.
My background is completely out of this industry. My background is sales and marketing. I was in a coffee company with my family business for about 15 years, selling coffee to clubs, restaurants and hotels and working in the food service industry, so completely different to what I've done, what I do now. So, but for the past 7 years, and since I've had kids, I've been studying fitness, and I started my business 7 years ago, and never looked back. It's been fantastic. It's something I always wanted to do, and it's been fantastic ever since.
And so what made you actually decide to start this business?
Wanted to do it for a long time, but family and financially we weren't ready to do it and to make it move, and to me stopping work and studying. So it just sort of the timing was right. The kids were at school, and it just I just went ahead and we did it. Bit the bullet and did it. It's been great.
And so what are the things that you love about doing this business?
Oh, firstly, the people. I meet fantastic people every day. I'm surrounded by a great group of people and clientele that have all become very, very good friends during the classes. So there's a great social aspect to what we do as outdoor group trainers. We live in a great area, I think, too, being in Gombe Bay, and we've got Gombe Bay bars, we've got hills, we've got stairs, we've got beautiful scenery, we've got lots of options as an outdoor trainer around this area. So I find that's a really good thing to do, and just meeting people, getting people outside their comfort zones, and getting people to have confidence in themselves, and grow as be able to exercise and do things they wouldn't normally have thought they could do. Most people say to me, "I can't run," when they first come along, and I go, "Okay, we'll see." And most times, probably 8 out of 10 times, those people have become runners. They don't have to become elite runners, but they become recreational runners. They can participate in fun runs and the local Sutherland surf and things like that. So just seeing people progress, and being amazed at what they can actually do, and stepping outside their comfort zone is probably the best thing.
Why is it different coming to you as opposed to just going to a gym?
I think I get to know them more personally. I see them more regularly. We try to keep our prices down so that people can come more often. I would rather have them pay less and come more often and be more consistent in their training than being only able to afford 1 or 2 sessions a week, or big ongoing membership fee. I don't have any membership fees. It's pay as you go. So and I think we try to encourage people, like, every week they get a weekly timetable with a lot of nutritional information and upcoming events that we have, and I encourage them to enter events so that they've got something to train for, and I always encourage them to have goals. And if you've got goals, there's a reason to get out of bed every morning and put your shoes on and train.
So what's your next big thing coming up?
Next big thing, we've got Sutherland Surf is our next event that I try to, because it's on our back doorstep, and I tell everybody I don't care if you run, walk, crawl it, as long as I think it's it's our local event, and I think we should all support it. So that is one thing I do encourage them to do every year, and so we're trying to get them running. A few people are running to break, get PBs, break good times over the previous years. Some people are just hoping to make it as far as Cronulla in the first place. So, and I've got completely newcomers, and I've got people in the 50s that have got knee issues. I've got a lady that's just had her second knee replacement, and she'll be doing it.
Great.
So that's our next event, and then we've just done recently. Had 50 clients do an adventure race down at Audley, so that was a really good event. So
I saw that.
Yeah, they had husbands and wives competed, friends and girlfriends, and that was a really good event, and that involved mountain biking, kayaking, and running, trail running, and rowing. They were rowboats, so all different things that people weren't used to doing. So we've been able to train for that and get people mountain biking. A lot of the women have never really mountain biked before, so that was something new that they got to try. So
great. Okay, sounds much more interesting than a gym.
I think so, and I mean, yes, you're exposed to the elements and the weather and things like that, but it's we say you only get wet once. Go home and have a shower.
Like today.
That's right. It is. Today's a horrible day, but I think I was out there and it was fine, and then it rained towards the end of the class, and so be it. You just move on. But I just think too, you've just been inside a gym, you're going to miss all the good days that you have. You're not going to get the fresh air and the sunshine that you get outside, and you can't move around. It's the same 4 walls all the time. So at least with us, we move around a bit too, and we get to we don't just sit on the oval all the time. We get to move around and see the waterways, and it's pretty.
So how can people get in contact with you? Have you got a website?
I don't have a website. I normally work through email, so they need to give me their email address, or I do have a Facebook
Facebook.
So
Okay.
Energy Fitness Gymea at
Energy
Facebook. They can find me through that.
Okay. All right.
Yeah,
I'll put the link up at the end.
Thank you.
All right, great. And so lastly, what do you love about living in Gymea?
I live in Gymea. I've lived in Gymea now for 13 years, just on 13 years, and I love it. I think my husband and I both said we wouldn't live anywhere. You've got a little bit of everything. We're in a really good central location to get to the city, to get to Cronulla, to get to any place I want to go. I love living here because I'm 2 minutes from work, so obviously it's very handy for me. I think we've got a great shopping centre. It's a real handy village atmosphere in Gymea. I love the shopping centre. I don't really find it half the time I don't need to go too far. We've got coffee shops, we've got restaurants. Could do with a few more restaurants, but but other than that, it's just a good area. It's just I think it's got a bit of everything. It's just got a nice style of people. I think you've got a really middle range. You've got people that are wealthier than others, and you've got people not so wealthy. But everyone seems to fit. I think it's a really genuine sort of area. That's the people I deal with mostly anyway.
Okay, thank you very much for that.
My pleasure.